What is up, YouTube? Paul James here, coming at you with another tutorial. Today, we're going to be talking about the Amazon affiliate marketing program, and we're going to talk about specifically structuring the website. Now, if you missed the last video on the Amazon stuff, I'm going to try and throw a link in the description. You should go and watch that one first because we covered keyword research. So that was part 1 in the series. This is part 2. Now, if you're excited about building your Amazon affiliate marketing business, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, what's up? Welcome aboard. Go ahead and subscribe by hitting the subscribe button and let me know that you've done it by commenting below saying I've subscribed, and I will reply back to you. I'm just so happy that you're here and I'm excited that you're a brand new subscriber. So if you're ready to build your Amazon affiliate business, you need to get a website up and running. So we're gonna take that work that you did in the last training video, which again, link in the description, and we're gonna take it and turn it into a real functioning website. All right, let's not delay. Let's hop on the computer and get into this and get it done.
If you ain't beefing about the money, then what's the problem?
All right, so first off, I just want to say I'm so excited to get this tutorial out that I actually released it a lot quicker than I was intending to. So give yourself a pat on the back for that one, because it's because of you, all the feedback, all the likes, all the commenting on the last video, and you just got me super pumped up to get this out as quick as I could. So we left off here on the last tutorial video. If you remember correctly, we did our niche research. And for this example in the demo that we're doing, we're going to enter the climbing niche. And I've got some keywords picked out. Remember, I wanted you to start with 6. So if you forgot, you can download this template in the description below. I'll leave another link for it, but you should have downloaded it in the last video. It's free. I'm going to give it to you for free so that you can get started. And you want to go ahead and follow that guide and do your keyword research, because now it's time to take this and implement it into the site. So hopefully you did your homework here. All right, so I'm going to hop into Photoshop and show you just kind of like a little map out of what we're going to be doing. So we want to structure our website for success, because if you structure it properly from the get-go, it's going to make the ranking process a whole lot easier when it comes to getting free traffic from Google to your affiliate site. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to start drawing some boxes here. And what I want you to think of is I want you to think of each box like a separate page on my website. So this top box is actually going to be the homepage of my site. So like if someone went to pauljames.com, that would be the homepage. That's the first page that they land on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drawing boxes below the homepage. Now, how many boxes am I going to draw specifically? Well, it depends on how many keywords you picked out. Hopefully you picked out about 6, because that's what I recommended. So we want about 6 boxes underneath. And I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, and then we're going to set it up live so that you can see what it looks like. And let me just make this look a little bit better. Okay, so clearly I'm not the best artist, but hopefully you get the point, right? We've got 6 boxes below the homepage, which is going to match these 6 keywords. So what you actually want to do is you want to look at the monthly search volume of your keywords, okay? And you want to start to organize them from highest to lowest. So what you're going to do is I recommend grabbing a piece of paper and actually drawing this little map out onto a piece of paper so that you can organize this. So in my case, we're looking at climbing shoes right now. This is the first thing that we're tackling in the climbing niche. And my top keyword in this is best climbing shoes with 1,114 monthly searches. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill this out. Again, I would do this on pen and paper normally. We're just going to say best climbing shoes. And let's make it a little bit smaller so it fits in there. Okay, so that's my first one, best climbing shoes. So that's going to be my first page on the website. Okay, what's next? Next up would be La Sportiva Mythos, which is 1,000 monthly searches. So we're going to go ahead and map that out. So that's going to go in the second box. Excellent. We'll put that there. Okay, and then next, again, we're going from highest to lowest, would be 510 climbing shoes. So let's go and map that in the box right below. Boom, we've got that. Awesome. All right, next up is cheap climbing shoes. So that's going to go in the next box below. Okay, got some cheap climbing shoes, and we got 2 more next would be rock climbing shoes sale. One's a little bit longer. I want to throw that in right there. Great. And then last but not least is best bouldering shoes. Okay. So let's enter that in at the last box. Okay, great. So we've got all of our keywords in there. They're organized from highest to lowest. Basically, what's going to happen when we build our site is that we're going to interlink each page together with the next one. So from the home page, there's going to be a link on it going to best climbing shoes. From best climbing shoes, there's going to be a link going to La Sportiva Mythos page. From that page to 510. From that page to cheap climbing shoes. From that page to rock climbing shoe sale. From that page to best bouldering shoes. And then from here, we're going to circle it back up to the top. Okay, and this is until we start to get more keywords in. Once we get more keywords in, we're basically going to move where that goes. We're going to move that last anchor point. So basically it won't go there. It'll go somewhere else. But let's just keep this idea in mind for now. Okay, so let me just redo that. This is the structure I want you to keep in mind for now. Now, why do we do this? Well, having an on-page structure like this is really good. It keeps link juice flowing. So link juice is going to flow through the site. What I mean by that is, let's say a backlink gets sent to the La Sportiva Mythos page. Not only is that link going to affect that page, but it's going to flow directly below to the 510 page, and it's going to keep flowing through, you know, so on and so forth. So it's basically like backlinking your page internally is what you can think of it like. So that's what we want to do, and that's how we're going to set up the site. So the next step is, now that we have this mapped out, is to actually go and get a website. Now, what I recommend is that you get something that's going to basically be kind of like a brand name. So you don't want to go and stuff keywords in it. Like, for example, I wouldn't really want to go and get bestclimbingshoes.com. I want something to be more like a brand. I want it to sound like an actual brand of something. So I'm going to try and come up with something, and I'll let you know what I come up with. But first, I just want to share with you where you should get your domain from. I've got a link in the description below. I use Bluehost. And Bluehost, actually, when you go through my link, will give you a free domain. You can see right here, free domain, and it'll give you really cheap hosting at only $3.95 per month. So you can visit my link to get that special pricing, that special deal, and get your free domain so that you can get started. And then you just basically hit this Get Started button, and you'll go and you'll begin the process of picking out your domain name. When you hit select, right here, you're going to say new domain, and you're going to try and pick something out. So think of a cool name. You can have, you know, since I'm in the climbing niche, it can have the word climbing in it. You know, I just don't want to keyword stuff it basically. So I will look right now. I'm going to pause the video and see what I can come up with, and I'll let you know what I found. All right, so I've come up with the name Mindful Climber for my site. So just mindfulclimber.com. Now, I want to show you kind of how I came up with this, and, you know, what you can use to come up with something too. So I like this tool. It's called impossibility.org. It's free to use. You can enter in a name. So I tried the word belay, and it came up with different belay names where it attaches a noun or a verb or an adjective in front of it. I also came in here and tried climber, and I did the same thing. So if I hit search on that, you know, tacoclimber.com, meclimber.com, takeclimber.com. So it comes up with a bunch of different ones. You can try 6-letter adjectives and see what that comes up with, upbeatclimber.com. So it's just a good way to come up with domains, and it comes up with stuff that's already available. So you know that the .com will be available. As far as the domain extension goes, I recommend you stick with .com, .net, or .org. I wouldn't go with any of the other ones. In my experience, it's just easier to rank one of those three. It's not to say you can't do it, but it's just easier. Okay, so I went and I got my site set up. I've got WordPress set up, I should say. If you're not sure how to get your domain and WordPress set up, I'll leave a link in the description below to a tutorial. It's called How to Set Up Your Website from Scratch. And it's a very quick tutorial. It'll teach you how to do that to get to this point. But this is the point we're at. So I want to go and actually start installing a nice theme, because this is the default theme. The theme I'm choosing to use on this site is Thrive Themes, and I'm going to use the one that's called Rise, I believe it is. This one right here. So I'll leave a link below in the description if you want to link directly to that theme. So you can use it too. If you like the way it looks, you can go ahead and try it out. But I really like this one. So we're going to go to appearance. We're going to go to themes. We're going to hit add new. And we're going to go to upload. And I'm going to choose my file here. And I'm going to hit install. All right, so you can see it installed the theme. We're going to go ahead and activate it. Perfect. So we're good to go. Let's go ahead and refresh this and just see where we're at with things. Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to tweak all this stuff later. But for now, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go and create our initial posts, which we're going to set this up as posts. So remember, we want to use the same silo structure here, and we want to create pages with all of our keywords on it. So best climbing shoes, La Sportiva Mythos, 510 climbing shoes, yada, yada, yada. That's what we want to do. Before we create them, though, we want to change what's called the permalink structure. So we're going to come under settings. We're going to come to reading we're going to go to permalinks, settings and permalinks, and we're going to create the post name structure right here. We're going to click this one. So that's going to make it SEO friendly. What that means is, sometimes at the end of the URL, it might look like P equals 123. That's not very SEO friendly. Instead, it's going to make it whatever the post name is. So let me show you what I mean. We're going to come into posts. We're going to go to all posts, and we're going to delete this hello world one that's there. And we're basically going to create 6 posts, and we're just going to title them for now the exact title of our keywords. So let's just go ahead and do that. So we'll hit add new. Okay, I need to activate my theme here. Let me do that quickly. Okay, so I went ahead and activated the theme, so we're good to go now. So right here where it says add new post, this is where we're going to put it. So our first one is best climbing shoes. So that's what we're going to put in the title, best climbing shoes. Now we want to put down here, we're going to have an article here. So we'll just say placeholder for an article. And then somewhere on this page, we want to have a link going to the next page. So the next page directly below it would be the La Sportiva Mythos page. So let's just go ahead and put a placeholder there that says that. Okay, great. So we're going to publish this. So check out what happened on the permalink here. On the permalink, instead of it showing some random URL, it actually has our keyword in it, which is going to be SEO friendly. So right here, mindfulclimber.com/best-climbing-shoes. That's exactly what we want. So now we need to create a new post again, this time for our second page, which is the La Sportiva Mythos page. Okay, great. And again, we're going to have an article here eventually, but we want to have a link going to the next page, which in this case is 510 climbing shoes. So let's just put a placeholder there, 510 climbing shoes. All right, publish that page. Excellent. So let's add a new post. This is going to be the 510 climbing shoes post. And again, we'll have an article there, so let's just put our placeholder, which is cheap climbing shoes. Now stick with me if this doesn't make a lot of sense yet. You'll see as we finish creating the rest of the post, it's going to make perfect sense to you. So now we need to create the cheap climbing shoes page. I almost spelled out the word page there. Okay, that one's going to rock climbing shoes sale. Excellent. Publish. And we're going to create that page now. So rock climbing shoes sale. We need or post. I keep saying page. These are posts. Rock climbing shoes sale. And we're going to have a placeholder going to best bouldering shoes. We'll publish that, and we're going to create that post, the best bouldering shoes post next. Okay, so the placeholder here is going to be going back to the home page. So when you get to the end of your last post, you're going to circle it back to the home page. That's where you want to go back to. So we'll just say home, and there we go. We'll publish it. Okay, so now we've basically got a site created with a bunch of posts that are empty based on our 6 keywords. Now we need to go in and we need to interlink them all together. So we'll start by linking this one, which says home. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to create a home page. We need to set a home page. So let's go to settings. Let's go to reading. And I want the home page to be your latest post. So that's fine. So we're going to leave that set like that. So what that means is that it's basically going to look like this. It's going to look blog style. Like it's just going to show your latest post. Now you could change this to be a home page, you know, and you could have content on it. But for the sake of what we're doing with an Amazon affiliate site, I like the way that this looks with posts because it gives the reader a lot of content. They can kind of decide where they want to go. So that's good. So let's come under posts now and let's interlink them all together. So we'll just basically start up here from the top and work our way down. So we're going to hit edit on this one. And we're going to link this one to the home page. So we're going to highlight it. We're going to insert the link. And you can hit link options here if you want. And we can link to the home page. So I'm just going to type it in. mindfulclimber.com. That's our home page. Add link. So there's our link. And again, we're going to have an article there eventually. We don't have it yet, but we're going to make one. So that one's done. So next one is rock climbing shoe sale. Let's edit that page. So we're linking to best bouldering shoes. So we're going to hover that, hover over the chain link, hit link options, and just pick it. Best bouldering shoes. Add link. Done. Okay, next up is cheap climbing shoes. That one's linking to rock climbing shoe sale. So again, insert the link, click the little gear icon, and look for rock climbing shoe sale. Add the link. Update. Done. Okay, next up, 510 climbing shoes. This one's linking to cheap climbing shoes. So highlight it, hit the link, hit the gear icon, click it, add the link. And we're almost done. Hang in there with me and we'll show you what this looks like finished up. So that one's done. This one's linking to 510 climbing shoes. So highlight it, click it, hit the gear icon, and look for 510 climbing shoes. Add link. Update. All right, cool. That one's done. Last up, best climbing shoes. So we're going to hit edit on that. This one's linking to Sportiva Mythos. And we'll go and find that post. Add the link. Awesome. Looking great. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let's go and let's refresh this. So what happens is when we're on best bouldering shoes and we click it, we're going to go to the home page. If we are on rock climbing shoe sale, actually let's start right here at best climbing shoes since that's the very top post. So let's go locate that post and show you how this works. Okay, so we're going to go locate that post. Best climbing shoes right here. So basically what happens is as we go and we click through, it's going to take us to La Sportiva Mythos post. That's going to take us to 510 climbing shoes post. That's going to take us to cheap climbing shoes post. That's going to take us to rock climbing shoes post. That's going to take us to best bouldering shoes post. That's going to take us home. And we're just starting the cycle all over. So you see what happens? It goes in a big circle. That's exactly what we want. So what you want to work on now throughout, this video, when this video comes to an end, is I want you to go out there and I want you to write articles, at least 300 words. It probably might take more because these articles, you want them to be really good. So like if you're talking about what the best bouldering shoes are, then you want an article that talks about some of the best bouldering shoes. Maybe pick 3 or 5 of the best bouldering shoes and compare them. Look up details on, what is better about one versus another. And we're basically going to have links linking out to those so that they can click. And when they buy them through Amazon, we're going to get paid. So that's what we're going to be doing in the next video. But we have a few more setup things to do. And that is we need to create some pages here, okay? Because in order to run an affiliate site, you need to have some different pages. So we're going to need a privacy policy in case we serve any ads. We're going to need, and plus we're collecting customer information potentially. We're going to need a terms of service. So we can just generate an agreement for that. And we're going to need an affiliate disclosure. And that one's the most important because we're going to have to disclose to people that we are an affiliate and we get paid by referring them. So we just want to make sure that we're covering all of our bases. So all you basically need to do is go to Google and type in privacy policy generator. You can generate a free privacy policy using one of these templates. Same with the terms of service. Terms of service generator. You can generate a terms of service. Same with the affiliate disclosure generator. Go and generate one. So that's the easiest way to do it. There's also plugins, I believe. If we hit add new, there used to be anyways. There used to be plugins for this stuff where you could just search privacy policy under WordPress plugins and you could find ones that'll generate for you. So There we go. Here's one. Let's try it out. Auto terms of service and privacy policy. That's perfect. Let's install it and try it out and see what it looks like. Let's activate it. Okay, so it looks like it's under the settings page. And I think all we need to do is create a page and paste the shortcode in there. I'm guessing. Let's try it out. So let's delete this sample page. And instead, let's come in here and put in a shortcode. I don't know why it's doing a bullet. Okay, so we'll call this privacy policy. Hit publish. And if it's working, it should say coming soon because I didn't turn it on. It did. Perfect. So once I fill out the information, it's under the settings tab. Once I fill out this information, I can turn it on and it's going to show the privacy policy. So we're going to do the same thing with a terms of service page. And I forgot to grab that short code. So let's grab that short code for that one. Great. And if it's working, and I'm adding these as pages, not posts, because I want these as pages. So there we go. The terms are coming soon. So once I fill that out, they'll show up. Okay, so we're going to create a menu. So if you want, you can put this stuff right here in your primary menu, or you can put it in your footer menu. It's really up to you. I'll probably just stick it up there for now. Maybe I'll change my mind later as I start to build out the site. I probably will, but for now we'll put it there, and I just want to show you how to do that. So you would go to Appearance, you would go to Menus, and let's see here. We're going to create a menu. I'm going to call this one Main Menu. We'll hit Create, and I'm going to insert my Terms of Service pages and Privacy Policy pages, and we'll save the menu, and you need to click on Manage Locations. So if you want it in the footer, you would select that here, or you could create a separate menu for the footer, or if you want it in the primary, you select it there and save the changes. So check it out. Let's go back to the site. There it is. It's up there. Right? Excellent. Okay, so now in Thrive Themes, we have a dashboard to enter in a logo. So if I go to the theme options, this is going to depend on what theme you're using, but right here I can enter in a logo. So it says I need a 200 by 50 pixel logo. Now, I don't have to do that. I can switch this to text, and I can have the logo text say something like Mindful Climber, and we'll do that for now. Let's save the changes and see what that looks like. But ideally, you want to make this site look as professional as possible. Okay, we need to change the logo color to something. Let's do orange. Okay, Mindful Climber. So it doesn't look great, right? You want this site to look as good as possible. So I recommend head over to Fiverr.com, type in logo design, and find someone to design you a logo. It's going to cost you $5, but I mean, it's going to look legit. There's some that are more expensive. I mean, here's $10. This one looks like they do a really good job, right? You can look at some samples. I just pretty much go through and look, at different samples and just pick one. And then tell them the size that you need. So in my theme case, again, it said it was 200 by, let me click image again. It said it was 200 by 50. So that's what I would tell them, that I need a logo that is about that size. Okay, so that's really where we're at with things right now. What I want you to do after this video is go and start getting articles written. Okay, get articles written, write them yourself, hire someone if you need to hire someone. There's people you can hire on Upwork. You can go to a site like iWriter. I'll leave a link in the description to a site that I use a lot, or write them yourself. But you want to take very good caution when you're writing these articles, because these are your sales pieces, right? These are what's going to sell the Amazon affiliate products. And in the next video coming up in the series, if you guys like this stuff, of course, we'll cover the rest of this and we'll start continuing to build out the site. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. Remember, grab your free template in the description below for the keyword map, and then go and write your articles. And to make sure that you don't miss the next video in the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then comment below saying that you subscribed and let me know how you're liking the series. All right, guys, I'm so excited for you to get going on this. We'll see you in the next video. Catch you later. Paul James here, signing off.
You